Did you know Americans collectively owe over 17 trillion in consumer debt? What? That's trillion with a T. Enough zeros to make your calculator sweat. But here's the good news. If you've got debt, you're not alone. And even better news, you can beat it. Now here's the thing about money, credit cards, and debt payoff strategies. This kind of adulting stuff wasn't really taught in schools. That's why so many smart, educated, high-income professionals can end up in the same financial mess as someone who never went to college. It's not about intelligence, it's about having the tools, and that's what we're diving into today. Back in the 1980s, household debt was about 1.5 trillion. Fast forward to today, over 17 trillion. It's like debt had its own gym membership, except it actually showed up and bulked up. The average American household carries over 60,000 in debt. So if you feel like you're the only one who accidentally financed 3 couches, 2 credit cards, and a $9 latte habit, you're not alone. Now, debt comes in flavors, kind of like ice cream, except instead of sprinkles, you get interest rates. See what I did there? Let's start with credit cards. Credit cards. The double fudge chocolate of debt. Tastes good now, regret later, average rate around 20%. Next up is auto loans. It feels shiny when you drive it off the lot, but cars lose value faster than you can say, check engine light. And then you have student loans. The college degree in exchange for monthly payments until retirement special. Last but certainly not the least, buy now, pay later. It looks innocent, but it stacks up faster than Costco paper towels. Even so-called good debt like mortgage feels a whole lot better when it's smaller. Meet Jane. She's got $5,000 on a credit card, $10,000 on a car loan, and $10,000 in student loans. Total, $25,000. Jane feels overwhelmed. But here's where the Debt Snowball method made famous by Dave Ramsey comes in. If Jane were to use the Debt Snowball method, these are the steps that would follow. Step 1. List debts smallest to largest. Step 2. Pay minimums on everything except the smallest. Step 3. Attack the smallest with every extra dollar until it's gone. Finito. Done. Then roll all that payment into the next one. Jane pays off the $5,000 card in a year, crushes the car loan in 18 months, and by year 4, she's debt-free. Now, instead of sending $600 a month to banks, she's investing $600 a month in the S&P 500, potentially turning into $1 million in 30 years. That's the opportunity cost of debt. Every dollar to Visa is a dollar not working for your future. Now let's look at Tom. Tom has $15,000 in credit card debt at 20%. If he makes only minimum payments, he'll pay for decades and shell out over $30,000 in interest. That's like buying his bank's CEO a Tesla and not even getting a ride. Tom will feel like a loser. But if Tom knocks out that debt in 3 years, then invests $500 a month into an index fund at 10% return, he'd have over $340,000 in 25 years. That's the difference between compound pain and compound growth. Here's another case study. Mike and Sarah are in their mid-30s paying $800 a month in credit card and car payments. They're basically working for their debt instead of themselves. But let's flip it. If they aggressively pay off debt in 3 years, then redirect that $800 into investments, they could build about $1.3 million by retirement age. Using the 4% rule, that's $52,000 a year without lifting a finger. That's enough for many people to cover expenses and only work part-time or not at all. So when you're deciding between debt payments and investing, think about this. The real cost of debt isn't just the interest, it's the life you're giving up later. Let's make this crystal clear with numbers. Imagine you've built a $500,000 investment portfolio. If it returns an average of 10% per year, that's $50,000 in growth, but you don't want to spend it all. Well, at least not yet. If you live off just 5%, that's $25,000 a year. The other 5% stays invested, letting your balance keep growing. Over time, that $500,000 can grow into $1 million, $1.5 million, or even more, while still providing you income. That's how people retire early or scale back to part-time work. It's not magic, it's just math. And the secret ingredient is getting rid of consumer debt early so your money can work for you instead of the bank. Here's another scenario. Angela has 5 credit cards, all at crazy interest rates, and she's stressed trying to remember which bill is due when. She looks into the debt consolidation loan. By rolling all those credit cards into a single loan at a much lower interest rate, even after factoring in loan fees, she simplifies her payments, avoids late fees, and pays less interest overall. But Angela doesn't just enjoy the lower minimum payment. No, she keeps paying the same amount she was before, directed at this one lower rate loan. That way she pays it off faster, saves thousands in interest, and avoids the chaos of missed due dates. But how can I be like Jane, Tom, Mike, Sarah, and Angela, you may ask? Here's some simple ways how to start today. Track your spending. Awareness is half the battle. Cut lifestyle creep. Netflix is cheaper than living like the Kardashians. Debt Snowball or Debt Avalanche method. Snowball builds momentum. Avalanche saves more in interest. Get a side hustle. Even $500 a month extra makes a massive dent. Debt consolidation. Smartly used, it can save you money and stress. Last but not least, very important, celebrate small wins. Every debt you kill is a raise you just gave yourself. Congratulations. You don't need to be a math genius. You just need to be consistent. So here's the truth. Becoming debt-free isn't just about numbers. It's about freedom, dignity, and building the life you deserve. Millions have done it, and you can too. Let me leave you with this question. What would your life look like if you never had another monthly payment? Take a moment to think about it. Remember, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and motivational purposes only, so do your own research before making big financial moves. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little hope today. This is your Financial Watchman, signing out.